Welcome back to Dinar Current, your go-to source for critical financial updates and impactful global news. Today is May 2025, and what we're about to cover could fundamentally alter your financial future. This isn't hearsay or online gossip. This is confirmed, authoritative news shaking up the global economy. The long-discussed revaluation of the Vietnamese Dong (VND) is no longer a theory, it's now an official, game-changing reality. That's right, after years of waiting and endless speculation, the VND has been formally revalued, and the financial world is in a frenzy. Whether you're a seasoned investor or a curious observer, what we share today could reshape your understanding of global currencies and wealth. What was once considered an unlikely event has now been confirmed by global financial authorities and institutions. For years, Vietnam has been quietly but steadily transforming, transitioning from a war-impacted economy into a thriving Southeast Asian powerhouse. With strong GDP growth, a young workforce, foreign investment, and global trade partnerships like the CPTPP, Vietnam's rise has been methodical and substantial. This revaluation isn't just a monetary tweak, it's a clear signal that Vietnam's economic clout can no longer be overlooked. Markets around the world are already reacting. Banks are adjusting exchange rates. Forex platforms are recalibrating systems. From casual investors to global financial titans, everyone is trying to understand the implications. In Vietnam, citizens are lining up at financial institutions, eager to benefit from the new currency value. Let's break this down in numbers. The VND was previously trading at about 23,500 per US dollar. That meant 10 million Vietnamese dongs equaled roughly $425 USD. Now, with the confirmed revaluation, estimates suggest the new rate could be as high as 47 cents to 50 cents per VND. That means 10 million Vietnamese dongs might now be worth between $4.7 million and $5 million USD. This dramatic shift has turned modest holders of the dong into potential millionaires overnight. Why now? The timing is deliberate. Vietnam's stable political environment, expanding manufacturing sector, low inflation, and global trade importance created a perfect storm for this correction. International bodies like the IMF and World Bank were reportedly involved behind the scenes, ensuring the revaluation was done strategically and sustainably. Years of preparation by Vietnamese regulators, from building foreign reserves to tightening monetary policies, have laid the groundwork for this moment. It wasn't done in haste, but with long-term vision and precision. Now, we're witnessing the payoff. Inside Vietnam, the atmosphere is electric. In cities and towns, people are glued to screens, following updates and calculating what the new values mean for them. Social media is overflowing with reactions, expert analysis, and stories of everyday people discovering newfound wealth. The revaluation is more than financial, it's a moment of national pride. Globally, major banks like Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, and Bank of America are reportedly updating internal systems to reflect the new values. Trading platforms briefly showed updated VND rates before being pulled offline for adjustments. Wall Street is holding emergency briefings. Hedge funds, private investors, and institutions are watching closely. If you hold VND, now is the time to be smart. Avoid panic selling or falling for unverified exchange services. Use authorized institutions and stay informed through official channels. Seek financial advice if needed, especially around tax implications and reinvestment strategies. This is a rare window of opportunity, act carefully and wisely. This shift might inspire other Southeast Asian countries like Laos, Cambodia, and the Philippines to explore their own financial reevaluations. Vietnam's story proves that strategic development and global cooperation can elevate a nation from undervalued to respected financial leader. The Vietnamese government has launched a wide-reaching campaign to inform and protect citizens. From TV broadcasts to hotline support, the country is prioritizing transparency and education, ensuring that the revaluation empowers, not confuses. The biggest beneficiaries: Vietnam's middle class. Workers, teachers, and small business owners who've long persevered through economic uncertainty are finally seeing their efforts rewarded. Savings now stretch further. Investments are worth more. Families can dream bigger, from better homes to education abroad. It's an economic awakening with real generational potential. Vietnam's new financial standing brings new responsibilities, including inflation control, avoiding speculative bubbles, and ensuring fiscal balance. But with its recent history of disciplined governance, there's optimism that Vietnam will manage this new chapter with wisdom and care. On the global stage, Vietnam now holds more weight. Its financial rise will likely reshape trade relationships and geopolitical strategies. Regional groups and even superpowers will be rethinking their stance toward this newly empowered nation. Tech sectors are also set to benefit. Vietnamese platforms like Tiki and Momo are preparing for a surge in activity. International companies are expanding operations in anticipation of increased consumer power. Remittances from the Vietnamese diaspora will now go much further, unlocking new opportunities in underserved areas. Vietnamese communities abroad are feeling a surge of pride and validation. The VND they held onto, once symbolic, is now a real asset. Cultural groups and advisors are helping people navigate legal and financial next steps, deepening the bond between Vietnam and its global diaspora. As this historic day unfolds, May 2025 will be remembered as a turning point, not just for Vietnam but potentially for the broader financial world. Such revaluations are incredibly rare, and even more rarely are they this well earned. If you're holding VND, your patience has been rewarded. If you're just learning of it now, understand this: we are witnessing a rare realignment in global economics. Stay informed, stay strategic, and stay connected with Dinar Current for more updates, expert insights, and trusted guidance as this historic development continues to evolve.